The role of wealth management at Ferguson Wellman and West Baring is to help clients navigate financial and life events. One aspect of this is to share information so clients are aware of financial decision points and the pros and cons of different elections. This quarter, we focus on making the most of retirement and risk management benefits, including some nuances of Social Security claiming strategies for individuals and spouses, Medicare elections, evaluating long-term care insurance, and life insurance ownership. Now, some financial decision points really stand out and look us square in the face. For example, should we purchase a new home? But others feel a bit gray, such as how much should I save for retirement? And others tend to sit well below the surface as silent decisions where we may not realize we have choices or where the narrowing of our options sneaks up on us over time. We hope to shed some light on a few decisions that should be made with intention. Now, one of these decisions is the ownership of life insurance policies. When life insurance is purchased or reviewed, we tend to focus on how much death benefit is appropriate and who we name as the beneficiaries. But we likely neglect to consider who should be named as the owner of the policy. Most of us will simply default to being the owner of any policies on our own life without realizing that this is a financial decision point and could increase any estate taxes due upon our death. If you are the owner of life insurance and the beneficiary is someone other than a spouse or charitable organization, the benefits will be taxable in your estate. Again, if your spouse is named as the beneficiary and they are a U.S. citizen, the unlimited marital deduction would protect the benefits from taxation. But in the event the beneficiary spouse dies first and the assets are ultimately distributed to other heirs, those benefits would be taxable. Now, estate tax inclusion is most impactful for those who will be subject to the federal estate tax rate of 40%. And this currently applies to those who make taxable lifetime and estate gifts in excess of about $12 million. But this figure is slated to be cut in half in the year 2026. In addition, there are 17 states plus the District of Columbia that have their own state-level estate tax, often with much lower limits. For example, in Oregon, taxes apply to estates in excess of $1 million, and Washington's exemption is just under $2.2 million. To avoid these estate taxes, some individuals choose to name someone other than themselves as the owner of their life insurance policies. However, ownership has its privileges, and the insured might wish to reserve these rights for themselves. The owner of a life insurance policy can change the named beneficiary, borrow against the policy, restructure, or even terminate the policy. For individuals that are trying to avoid estate taxation of life insurance benefits while also ensuring the policy continues to function as desired, an irrevocable life insurance trust known as an ILIT may be a useful solution to evaluate with your professional team. Now, as with any strategy, there are a number of options and considerations. Your portfolio manager and wealth management team are here to help you begin an evaluation. Stay tuned this quarter for more videos and articles on important benefit decisions.